Thanks for joining us this afternoon for our Facebook Live. We have a huge event coming up in March that we want to talk about today. It's the MD Anderson and TIRR Memorial Hermann Cancer Rehabilitation Symposium. And joining us today to talk about that is Dr. Jack Fu from MD Anderson Cancer Center and Anna De Hoya from TIRR Memorial Hermann Rehabilitation. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Dr. Fu, tell us a little bit, first of all, why is this symposium so important?
There's an ever-increasing number of cancer survivors in the United States. It's estimated there's about 15.5 million cancer survivors currently, and that number is going to continue to grow. It's estimated to be about 20 million by 2026. So these ever-increasing numbers of cancer survivors are suffering from multiple impairments that can be treated by rehabilitation, and we're basically playing catch-up to try to help these patients who need our help. So we need to increase our workforce of cancer rehab professionals out there, and that's kind of why we want to do this. This will be our second conference. It'll be at MD Anderson Cancer Center on March 29th and 30th.
And then that's where where TIRR comes in, is kind of helping prepare these folks to work with these patients that have survived cancer. Anna, tell us a little bit about that. Who are we targeting here?
Yeah, so we are targeting clinicians who treat patients with cancer in the cancer rehab field, and our goal really is to help impact positive patient outcomes for patients who are surviving with cancer. And we have an interdisciplinary team of speakers that we've invited that will speak on many different topics related to cancer rehabilitation.
And when you talk about people qualified to talk about cancer and rehabilitation, you can't find two names much bigger than TIRR Memorial Hermann and MD Anderson. Tell us a little bit about that collaboration, Dr. Fu.
Well, education is part of the core mission, I think, of both of our institutions, and so I think it's a priority at both places, and we want to, like I said, we want to try to help educate this army of cancer rehab professionals that we're going to need to treat this ever-growing population. Like you said, we come from two very elite organizations, and we're able to pool our expertise from MD Anderson, a very well-known cancer hospital, and TIRR, a very well-known rehab hospital. And we think the two of us, which are across the street from each other,
right,
actually, can pull together our resources and try to make a really great conference for our attendees.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be really good.
And I do think that through this symposium, we were able to work collaboratively and bring experts in the field to come together on these 2 days to share the information that ultimately will help our services that we provide our patients for cancer.
And you talk about these experts. Who are some of the speakers that we'll see?
Yeah, so we're very excited. We had invited Nicole Stout, who will be our keynote speaker on Friday, and she is an internationally recognized speaker on lymphedema and also in cancer rehabilitation. And she has published more than 200 scientific articles on cancer rehab, primarily on prospective surveillance model in the management of patients with cancer. So we're very excited to have her. Yeah.
Sounds like a wonderful group, wonderful lineup.
Yeah, and from MD Anderson, we're going to have Dr. Ann No, who's a cancer physiatrist at MD Anderson. She's probably one of the biggest names in cancer prehabilitation. Cancer prehab is a really hot area in cancer rehab right now. A lot of interest in this area, and Dr. No is one of the biggest experts and most recognized experts in this field. She founded the cancer prehab program at MD Anderson.
Wow.
She'll be speaking with some of our prehab therapists as well together. So I think it'll be a great session for folks to go see.
Yeah, for sure. So who can benefit from attending something like this?
Well, we're going to have education credits for physicians, physical therapists, occupational therapists, social workers, case managers, and rehab counselors, as well as nurses. So broad range of group of people would potentially benefit, and we have speakers from a lot of these different disciplines speaking at the conference.
Yes, and I just wanted to also add that we do have Sandy Miller, who's our Memorial Hermann's Vice President of the Oncology Service Line, who will be participating as a speaker. We'll talk on cancer survivorship and navigation, which is such an important piece in cancer rehabilitation field. And we do have plenary sessions in day 1, and day 2 we'll have breakout sessions and plenary sessions to help with our, to provide more information that's interdisciplinary and help all of our clinicians be better experts in cancer rehab.
And then what are some of the other opportunities? 'Cause this is a 2-day event. What are some of the other opportunities
Yeah.
that folks will have who attend?
Yeah, so very exciting. We have poster presentations that will be on both days, both on Friday and Saturday, and this is an opportunity for many folks to share their research projects, their program development projects, and also just their clinical expertise in this scientific poster presentation. We do want to let everybody know that the abstract submission deadline has been extended to March 15th of 2019, so we hope that everybody will help join us and participate, and we're still accepting abstracts. And the fun part, after learning, is that we do have a networking social event at, on Friday night, and we have some live music going on, but it gives everybody the opportunity to mingle, to network with other cancer rehabilitation specialists, including our exhibitors that are invited.
Wonderful. Sounds like a full 2 days. Very comprehensive, too. I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of, essentially something for everyone, really, to see and experience over those 2 days. Where can people sign up? Is there still time to sign up?
Absolutely. So we invite everybody to please go to the TIRR Memorial Hermann Education Academy website, which will be posted on the screen.
Yeah, we'll have
here,
those on the
right?
comments underneath this interview,
Yeah,
so just
and
scroll down and look for those.
Definitely register now. We still have openings and would love to have everybody participate.
And we should also remind folks too, if you have a question, if you're sitting there thinking of something, feel free to write that question in the comments section underneath, and we'll get to those. We'll answer those for you later today as those come in. So don't forget about that. And of course, you can register on the website. Thank you both so much for joining us today. I mean, this is really exciting, the second year for this.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank
Thanks for
you.
having us.
Again, the MD Anderson TIRR Memorial Hermann Cancer Rehabilitation Symposium. It's coming up in March. Still time to sign up. The link is right underneath this interview. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.